welcome to Comp 156 News. My name is Angel.
And my name is Victor.
So today's discussion topic is how harsh should the penalties be for creating and spreading viruses?
Infection numbers are staggering. One survey found that 98% of North American businesses have been infected by over 6,000 types of viruses that are currently cataloged. One virus named Concept is believed to have infected nearly one-half of all companies nationwide within 1 year.
The annual damage cost of viruses is estimated at over $1 billion for last year and rising to $1 billion or more in the years coming. For spreading viruses like this one, jail time is a penalty deserved.
We're going to go with our reporters Mary and Hugo, who have some fascinating information about the type of viruses. Good afternoon, Mary. Hugo?
Thank you, Victor and Angel. Now, as you know, we've been doing a research trip to find out about the different type of viruses. And who'd have guessed we found them here, outside. So we're going to start with the type of viruses that is called file viruses, or parasitic viruses.
So file viruses are pieces of code that attach to executable files and compress files, and become activated when the host program is running. After being activated, the virus is able to spread, attaching itself to other programs in the system. It loads into system memory and modifies the program's codes so that when the program is run again, it will be activated, and this continues on throughout the whole system and continues to spread. Some examples of these file viruses are Randex, Mev, and McClunky.
The next type of viruses are the boot sector viruses. Boot sector viruses affects one of the very important parts of a computer, which is the boot sector of hard disk. The boot sector, which is where all information about the drive is stored, guarantees that the virus will be loaded into the memory during every boot sequence. The virus affects the disks that contain the files, and since computers have changed from floppy disk to CD-ROM, the virus is pretty rare. Examples are Polyboot, B, and Anti-X.
So now we're going to talk about multipartite viruses. Multipartite viruses are boot sector viruses combined with file viruses. They enter the computer through the infected media and reside in the memory area of the computer, where they move on to the boot sector. They can infect the executable files on the hard drive and they spread. There are no longer as many of them around today, but a significant famous virus is known as the Yai-Wins.
The next type of viruses we found are the macroviruses. Files that have been created using applications and/or programs that contain macros is where these macroviruses are able to infect the files. Some examples are Microsoft Office that contain Word, Excel, PowerPoint, etc. They are not written in the operating system, so they can spread between Windows and Mac and other systems as long as the application is running. These are major threats. Some examples are Relax, Melissa, and Bablas.
So now we're on to network viruses. These are viruses that spread very quickly across the local area network and the internet. It finds a new system to infect and then searches for other potential targets by scanning through the networks. When a new system is found, the network infects the system and continues on to other networks. Some examples of these are NIMDA and SQL Slammer.
The last type of viruses we found are the email viruses. This virus spreads to all the contacts in a host's email. So if any of the contacts open the attachment, the virus spreads to all their contact lists and the process continues. Most common destructive virus is I love you virus. So that's all we got so far, but we're sure that as new programs come out, new viruses will come up as well.
Yes, so back to you, Victor and Angel.
Thank you, Hugo and Mary. Now stay tuned for more information on how to protect your computer from these hazards using safeguards.
Hello, I'm a Mac.
And I'm a PC.
Gesundheit, you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I have that virus that's going around.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, you better stay back. This one's a doozy.
That's okay, I'll be fine.
No, do not be a hero. Last year there were 114,000 known viruses for PCs.
PCs, not Macs. So, you just grab this.
I think I got a crash.
Okay, if you feel like that'll help, good.
Welcome to Com 156 News. Now we're going to talk about the safeguards we can use to protect our computer. It is important to make sure that your computer is up to date and is protected to avoid any viruses attacks. Most sites are safe. However, some websites that offer things like screensavers, music downloads, etc. are more likely to get infected. Some ways to reduce the risk are by installing antiviruses such as McAfee, SiteAdvisor, or others. For more information on this, we're going to go with our technician Mary that is going to explain you more about the subject. Now to you, Mary.
Thank you, Victor. Hi, everyone. Protecting your computer is really easy, and today I'm going to show you how. First step to ensuring a safe computer is keeping software up to date. Most attacks from viruses are because many of them have found ways to sneak in because of security weak spots. It is essential to install monthly updates on your computer, such as Windows Update. You can then choose the important updates that you think will be beneficial, or what the computer recommends you to update. Make sure you have the latest browser installed because the newer versions may be safer. For example, Mozilla's Firefox or Google Chrome. The second step is to run an antivirus program. Running an antivirus will decrease the chances of your computer getting infected. For Windows PC, Microsoft Security Essentials would be a good choice. There are many fake antivirus programs that pretend to find malware, so make sure the site is safe and secure with no pop-ups. The third step is to turn on Firewall. Firewall increases the security of the computer by controlling the connections. It blocks or permits connections between your computer and other computers, which makes it harder for viruses to attack. Some firewalls are Outpost firewall free. The fourth step is surf safely. Make sure you don't click on any suspicious sites because they could have viruses. Viruses can be tricky and can lure you into a message on a social networking site to attract your attention. Once your computer is infected, it could spread through your files and hard drive depending on the type of virus. Keep Firewall on to ensure better security, and always do antivirus scans to keep you updated on whether it has found any viruses. Those are some of the ways to protect your computer using these safeguards. Using these safeguards will be beneficial because it will protect your computers from any viruses, and it will help you keep your computer safe. And that's how you protect your computers from hazards. Back to you, Victor.
Thank you, Mary, for showing everyone how to protect our computers. Now we're going to talk about the most famous viruses, the top 10. I Love You. In 2000, it became one of the most widespread viruses that spread through emails and targeting the host contact list and spread to the other contacts. Code Red, in 2001, attacked IIS on Windows servers and launched denial of service attacks. Nimda, in 2001, was one of the fastest spreading viruses that used whatever method to spread. Melissa, in 1999, infected users' addresses books by spreading through emails that were being sent to contacts. Caesar, in 2004, spread by connecting to port 445 on the network Windows system and causing many systems to crash or restart. Now stay tuned for the remaining 5.
In the beginning, there were just zeros and ones. But then one of us started to think. Smartness is no longer just a privilege of humans. Is it smart security? Intelligent PC protection?
Welcome back, everyone. Now for the number 6, the Morris Internet Worm in 1988 infected Unix systems and noted for its accidental virulence. The number 7 is Blaster. In 2003, Blaster exploited the Windows operating system and gave users a warning for a system shutdown. The next one is SQL Slammer. In 2003, SQL spread very quickly and infected servers who were running Microsoft SQL Server Desktop Engine. Number 9 is Elk Cloner. In 1982, noted as the first personal computer virus that infected the boot sector of Apple II floppies. And for the last virus, the number 10 is Creeper. In 1971, was the first computer virus that existed and infected computers on ARPANET. Now, for the last section of this news, we're going to go with our economist Mary that will tell us something about the financial impact of some of these viruses.
Thank you, Victor. Now I'm here to talk about the financial impact. So although nearly 63,000 viruses have rolled through the internet, causing an estimated $65 billion in damage, criminal prosecutions have been few. Penalties light, and just a handful of people have gone to prison for spreading the destructive bugs. So I just want to thank you for being with us this afternoon. I hope you guys have a great day. Our topic is viruses.
jail time.
So our discussion topic, how much should penalties be for creating and spreading viruses?
We're gonna start.
So now we're going to talk about
We're gonna start.
safeguards and the financial impact.
And the type of viruses.
Yes. Okay, so this is my name's Ava,
My name is Victor.
and our topic is jail viruses.
Yeah, stop.
Because that one's obviously horrible. Now we're going to talk about type of
Viruses.
the safeguards and the financial impact of the I forgot. Hi, welcome to Comp 156 News. Today's discussion topic is how harsh should the penalties be for creating business? And that's how you protect your computer from hazards. I'll do it again.
Guaranteed that the virus will be loaded into the memory will
So now we are on to network viruses.
Yeah, I know.
Viruses
And since computer have done
and searches for other potential targets by scanning through the network. When a new system is found,